I'm really pleased to have this gentleman next to me. I'd like to have you meet Buddy Rogers, the United States heavyweight champion. And, Buddy, I guess it's a well-earned title. How long do you think you're going to keep it?
I've held it now for 3 years, and I hope to hold it 30 more, which I know is impossible, but let's take it this way. All the competition that the promoters would like to throw my way, I'm one champion that won't run away from them. If anything, I'll run right at them, throw them, and over them.
And instead of having a wrestler for you this time, we have a surprise, and I hope it'll be a treat for you to get the inside on some of the activity behind one of the wrestlers, one of the better, if not the best-known wrestler in the ring today, Buddy Rogers. I'd like to have you meet his manager, Bobby Davis. Bobby, how have you helped him as his manager?
How have I helped? I am the brains behind the champion. When it comes to the champion, you know, they don't even call me Bobby Davis anymore. They call me Mr. Wrestling. If I ever turn off that spout, there'll be no more world champions because I have the greatest. I'm behind the one and only champion, Buddy Nature Boy Rogers. When I sit in that corner, it's for one reason and one reason only. That's to watch for his faults. But since I've been managing him, there have been no faults and nothing to look for.
This next match will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit. In his corner, from Wellington, New Zealand, weighing 224 pounds, Abe Jacobs. His opponent in his corner, from Camden, New Jersey, weighing 242 pounds, the United States heavyweight champion, Buddy Rogers.
Well, there you have the holder of the United States Heavyweight Championship belt. There's Bobby Davis showing it to the crowd here. Tremendous crowd we have in the arena here. And he's up against a pretty good boy, this Abe Jacobs, who comes from New York City. Weighs 230 pounds, 6 feet 1. He claims the Jewish Heavyweight Championship, by the way. He's been in pro wrestling over 10 years. Now he's facing the United States Heavyweight Champion, Buddy Rogers. We were talking to Buddy, and of course he has some rather unkind things to say about Haystacks Calhoun. But after all, I mean, the champion speaks his mind, and the challenger usually listens. After all, the whole truth comes out when the two men face each other. Buddy Rogers going to work on Abe Jacobs here, right from the opening bell. Oh, incidentally, here, look who just came and sat down here at ringside, Haystacks Calhoun.
I heard those words he said. He'll pay for that. That's the United States heavyweight champion. No wonder Khrushchev's getting over with his communism. He's supposed to represent us, supposed to be a sport. I can't understand why a fellow like that would associate himself with a juvenile delinquent like this over here either.
That was Haystacks Calhoun, wrestling fan, sitting right down here at ringside with me.
I don't feel it's right. I'm not a braggart or anything like that, but I don't feel it's right for a man to get up and talk about somebody else's looks and his person. This is a scuffling ring where only ability counts. And this cheating stuff like this, we would treat them back home like you would a cattle thief or something.
Okay, that was Haystacks Calhoun again voicing his opinion of Buddy Rogers in this match against Abe Jacobs. But old Father Time allows us, if we have enough time to talk to Haystacks, we will. But meantime, here we have...
There's some Americans that believe in true fair play.
Haystacks is referring to some of the ringsiders here who are right up alongside of the ringside, really giving Buddy Rogers what for here, along with the referee, Einar Olsen. There you see a lady, see it, there they are. And I don't know what Buddy Rogers is saying back, but after all, as Haystacks says, they're looking for sportsmanship, and they want it. And we'll see whether they get it or not. The champion is defending his title. Abe Jacobs now reverses the double wrist lock. Now he's giving Buddy Rogers a dose of his own medicine. Meanwhile, Bobby Davis is over there shouting advice to his champion. Haystack, what do you think of that?
Whenever, and again, there's some more that's the ability in the ring. He should know what he's doing before he goes in the ring. He's representing the best of the American wrestlers, factory wrestlers all over the world that come into America to discover. And I can't see why he's got to be coached from outside.
What do you mean, Bobby Davis over there? That's right. Haystack is as right as rain on that. Many a wrestler will tell you that sometime he has to about 3 different people to wrestle. Sometimes it's just the referee and the manager and everybody else. Now we have Abe Jacobs holding Buddy Rogers down now with a double wrist lock, really putting on the pressure. He's got it up in reverse, and Buddy Rogers is in trouble here. Into a straight armbar. It's a wing lock now. Going into a wing lock. Reverse. Haystacks is rooting for Abe Jacobs here. Abe Jacobs is really giving the champion quite a go there. This is a hold that really will raise Ned with that elbow. Buddy Rogers, as you know, is the United States heavyweight champion. Really getting some punishment now from Abe Jacobs in this arm lock, a wing lock. Rogers has been a professional for about 15 years. He knows all the tricks, knows all the locks. There goes Abe Jacobs all the way across over the ring, a flying tackle. Now to the other one, look out! Oh, both men missed drop kicks that time. Both men fired drop kicks at the same time. Will the champion get up? Bobby Davis rushing around here on the ringside. Bobby Davis shouting to Buddy Rogers, come to go pin him. Rogers over kick. Working Abe Jacobs over now. Both men dragging up terrifically. They both missed high drop kicks. Both landed flat on the backs of their heads. Now knee drops in the small of the back. Buddy Rogers working out going into this double grapevine. And there it is, a double grapevine on Abe Jacobs. Abe Jacobs is going to have to give up on this. No man has ever broken this or ever gotten out of it. Abe Jacobs suffering agonies in this double grapevine. Buddy Rogers pouring on the pressure. This is a hold that can't be broken. In fact, Buddy has offered thousands for the man that can break it. Now he really works on the leg of Abe Jacobs. Haystacks Calhoun is going up into the ring here. He's been sitting at ringside. Haystacks Calhoun is coming in the ring. Goes for Buddy Rogers. And now goes Buddy Rogers out of the ring. Bobby Davis is kicking Abe Jacobs. Oh, what a terrific riot going on here now. Haystacks Calhoun makes for Bobby Davis. Goes after Bobby Davis. There's Haystacks Calhoun in the ring, chasing Bobby Davis over in the corner. Oh, a terrific right to the jaw. Buddy Rogers bouncing up with a knee drop to the small of Haystacks' back. Now they're both going to work on Haystacks Calhoun. 700 pounds of Haystacks Calhoun. And there's a terrific cross to the side of Buddy Rogers' head. And there's that horseshoe. Haystacks chased them both out and get a horseshoe and a chain. Challenging them all to come in here. Buddy Rogers looking up into the ring. A sneer on that handsome face of his. Haystacks coming out of the apron in the ring. As they're going down after Rogers. Stands there. Rogers looking back, glaring defiance. Haystacks Calhoun shouting threats. This is one of the most tense moments I've ever seen in a wrestling match, wrestling fans. Haystacks Calhoun, 700 pounds of muscle standing there on the apron of the ring. Challenging the United States heavyweight champion as he makes his way out of the arena.